This recipe is so easy and fancy that anybody could make it. It only takes a few minutes. Let's get it going. Hey everyone, welcome back to Front Door Studios. Today we are going to be making a wonderful recipe for the Super Bowl on Sunday. This recipe is so scrumptious and it covers all of the taste buds. It's savory, it's sweet, it's tangy, it's fruity, it's everything, okay? So to make this, we're gonna be using a 16-ounce block of extra sharp cheddar cheese, an 8-ounce block of pepper jack cheese, a heaping tablespoon of garlic, ground pepper and cayenne pepper, a grated onion that I have drained so that way there is no juice that is going to interfere with our dip spread that we're going to be making, a cup of mayonnaise. Yes, it's Duke's. We should only be using Duke's mayonnaise because it is the best. We could do a whole video on my love of Duke's mayonnaise. We also are going to be using some strawberry preserves, some roughly chopped pecans, and some whole pecans. First, we have our cheddar cheese. This is the block of cheddar cheese. I have grated this here. This is not a pre-bought grated cheese. I prefer, especially for this dip, I prefer to do a regular grate at home just because the cheese, it gives it a little different of a texture than what it does if you purchase it from the store. So this is all of our yummy cheese that we're just gonna put in here. Then we are just going to simply toss in all of our other ingredients. We're gonna toss in our garlic. And this again is just that jarred store-bought garlic that is super easy to use. We use it all the time. This is our ground pepper and our cayenne pepper. Our grated onion that we have drained. This is our cup of mayonnaise, all right? Literally, this is our recipe, all right? This is it. Now, we are just gonna fold all of this together. We're gonna make sure it's very well blended and get this going, and it will take just a second to get it together. So, just mix super well. You wanna make sure that you get all of your cheese incorporated. You also want to make sure that all of your onion and your spices are all throughout. Now, if you notice, we have not used either of these pecans or the jam over here. And that's because we are going to use that on our top. So again, it takes a few minutes just to make sure that you get everything incorporated. You want to make sure that every bit of this has some mayonnaise to it. Honestly, the longer you let this sit in the refrigerator, it makes this recipe even better because all of those flavors start like hanging out with one another and it just gets really, really delicious. So we're just gonna continue to mix this together. Easy peasy, like literally easy peasy. So this is about 1.5 pounds of cheese, yes, but I promise you, everybody is gonna be like, oh my gosh, where did you get this recipe? And when they say that, send them to the website, send them to this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow, share with your buddies, your friends, because y'all, we are gonna be making some amazing recipes this year, okay? Let's keep this fun going. Let's keep it going. And here we are, look. How easy was that? We literally just mixed up a bunch of cheese with some mayonnaise and spices and onions, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells so tangy. What's better than cheese, y'all? So what I thought we would do today is we would actually make this into a shape of a football because Super Bowl. So I thought we would go with the theme. Also, you could probably sub the pecans for like a walnut. I prefer pecans for this recipe specifically because they to me, they kind of look like football, so it makes it a little bit more fun. All right, so I'm just gonna plop this onto my platter. I'm just gonna put it in the center as much as possible, and then we'll kind of fan out from there. All right, so we have this. Y'all, this onion smells so strong and so delicious. All right, it's actually kind of just forming itself. All right, so you want to make sure that you get the top as smooth as possible, because that is where we are going to be placing our strawberry jam. I know it sounds crazy, but y'all just, again, go with it here. I don't want to lead you astray, but I'll lead you the right way, okay? So we're just going to spread this out into like a little football shape, and then I have another little spatula over here that I'm going to kind of come back in and shape up. Now, if you wanted to, you could put saran wrap over this and use your hands. I'm going to let these tools do the work for me and get all of these edges really smooth. All right, now that we have our football, what we're going to do is we are going to top this with our strawberry jam. These are strawberry preserves, they're store-bought, and oh my gosh, y'all, if there's nothing better than strawberry preserves, I even love putting them on waffles. I mean, oh, so wonderful. So I'm just gonna give this a little stir, make sure everything's kind of broken up a little bit, so that way whenever you go to get it with your cracker, it's super easy to do. All right, so we're just gonna dollop this on top. Now, if you notice, I made a little trough around the cheese, so that way this will stay in the center, and we're just gonna kind of smear. We're gonna smear it all the way around. Oh, look at those yummy strawberries in there. Now, you can use as much or as little as you want of this. I recommend using as much as you have. Like, just go for it, just do it. It will not let you down. Look at all those wonderful chunks of strawberries. Oh my gosh, so delish. Now, here's the fun part. What color are footballs? Well, they're brown. So I guess we ought to make this look like a real pigskin, right? So let's put some, we're gonna put some chopped pecans right on top. So if you remember, we have some whole pecans here, and I thought it would be nice to kind of make the stitching with the whole pecans to make it look kind of more football-y. So we're going to pop these in here. So I'm doing one long ways and then two perpendicular to that. Math terms, right? We're just gonna throw on our wheat thins here. You need to make sure that you use a sturdy, substantial cracker for this dip, because it is thick, it is wonderful, it is delicious, and you want to be able to get every bite of it on your cracker. All right, and there you have it. Easy peasy, right? This is the easiest recipe to make, and it's gonna be a crowd pleaser. I guarantee you, your family are gonna just absolutely devour this thing so quickly because it's so tasty. So, I'm gonna dig in. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. All right, guys. Be sure that you're liking, sharing, subscribing, following. Share with your friends, share with everybody. Let me know if you make this recipe for the Super Bowl. We'd love to hear from you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Bye, y'all.